Let the 2022 Howard Community College commencement exercises come to order. Members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and members of the graduating class, welcome to our 51st commencement. It brings me such joy to see you here today in person. It is my distinct honor to lead my very first commencement ceremony as your president. This moment is the culmination of years of hard work by our students who represent the rich diversity of our community. Students come from all over Howard County, the state of Maryland, and 104 different countries. They enrich our campus with their unique ideas, experiences, and cultures. Please rise as graduating student Faye Wan leads us in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombastic air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Thank you, Faye, for your performance. I'm proud to share that Faye is graduating magna cum laude and will transfer to Washington Adventist University to study music therapy. It is an honor to have so many distinguished guests with us today. Please stand as I call your name. To my left, Lieutenant Governor Boyd Rutherford, Howard County Executive Dr. Calvin Ball, HCC Board of Trustees Vice Chair Sean Keller, Trustee Felicita Sola Carter, Commencement Speaker Rachel Adams, Faculty Forum President Bill Gillette, Student Government Association President Mia Ahmed, Student Speaker Rachel Carver, Interim Vice President of Student Services Dr. Jennifer McClure, Delegate Courtney Watson, Delegate Jessica Feldmark, Delegate Terry Hill. To my right, please welcome HCC Board of Trustees Chair Chris Marasco, Howard County Council Chair Opal Jones, Trustee Natalie Ziegler, Trustee Frank Turner. Trustee Dr. Carl Perkins. Trustee Dr. Shafiq Ahmed. Chair of the Howard Community College Educational Foundation, Vivian Moore Lawyer. Commencement Speaker, Terrell Bratcher. Interim Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Laura Cripps. Honorary degree recipient, Patty Turner. Vice President of Administration and Finance, Lynn Coleman. Senator Clarence Lamb. Senator Guy Gazzoni. Senator Katie Fry Hester. Howard County Council Vice Chair, Christina Rigby. Howard County Councilperson, Deb Young. And coming soon, Howard County Councilperson, Liz Walsh. She's here. Inspiring faculty member, Susan Seibel. Inspiring adjunct faculty member, Harvey Jackson. Please join me in recognizing the Platform Party for their support of our students and our college. I want to recognize some of the other important people who are with us today. First, our faculty and staff. Thank you for inspiring our students and preparing them for transfer or the workforce. Next, it's important that we recognize the families and loved ones of our graduates. Thank you for being a source of support to your students throughout their educational journey. While we have recognized many people who are with us today, I would be remiss if I did not mention the many well-wishers who are watching from around the world as we stream on the website, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you for joining us remotely. Our mission at HCC is providing pathways to success. And today, I am proud to share we have 1,163 candidates for graduation. Together, you have earned 1,260 degrees and certificates. Additionally, we have 18 dually enrolled Jumpstart students who will be graduating today from Howard Community College before earning their high school diplomas. Our graduates have truly worked hard to make it to this day. Here with us today as members of the class of 2022, we have current employees like Chris Boswell, earning his Philosophy and Religious Studies degree, and Belinda Green, earning her Administrative Professional Associate degree. We also have a grandmother who is the eldest of 7 children with us today. And against all the odds, she is the first in her family to graduate with a degree in General Studies. Her granddaughter is also graduating with an associate degree today, and we celebrate you both. We also have students who graduated from the four-year universities who have found their true path at HCC. One student told me how she struggled at another institution, and now she has earned her nursing degree and has 3 job offers waiting for her. When you enrolled at Howard Community College, you decided your future. We vowed to do everything possible to live up to our mission, to provide you with pathways to success. and today you made it. Now I would like to invite Chris Marasco, Chair of the Board of Trustees, to the podium. Thank you, Chair Marasco and trustees, for your service and leadership.
Thank you, Dr. Willis. Before I get started with my prepared remarks this morning, I just have one request. Let's hear some noise. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'm thrilled to congratulate the class of 2022. Trustees have the distinct honor of serving the college, and most importantly, each one of you. We watched your educational development over the years as you grew more confident. We've watched as you grew more confident as public speakers, yeah, what a time to mess up, at our board meetings and before elected officials, as your performances, music, and art gained wider audiences, and as your academic skills strengthened and your knowledge increased. The Board of Trustees is proud of all you have accomplished, and we're sure you're going to go on to accomplish many more great things. You did it. Great to be here, and at the moment, I'm pleased to turn the podium over to Student Government Association President Mia Ahmed, who will introduce our next speakers.
Hi, guys. Thank you, Chair Marasco. It is my pleasure today to introduce our elected officials who will be speaking today. The first speaker is Maryland's Lieutenant Governor, Boyd Rutherford. Lieutenant Governor Rutherford was elected to office with Governor Larry Hogan in 2014 and re-elected in 2018. An attorney with experience in public and private sectors, the Lieutenant Governor has served in both the federal and Maryland governments. As Lieutenant Governor, he led the administration's effort to combat the opioid epidemic, break the cycle of poverty, and improve the mental health delivery system. A resident of Columbia, the Lieutenant Governor has served as an adjunct faculty member at HCC and has given his time to speak to political science classes. The second speaker will be Howard County Executive Calvin Ball. Elected as Howard County Executive in 2018, he made history as the first African American to hold this position. During his time in office, Dr. Ball has led the county response to the COVID-19 pandemic, prioritized the education of students to ensure they're college and career ready, and developed the Ellicott City Safe and Sound Plan to reduce floodwaters in downtown Ellicott. Prior to serving as county executive, Dr. Ball served on the Howard County Council, becoming the youngest chair ever in 2006. The final elected official speaking will be Howard County Council Chair Opal Jones. A mathematician, Dr. Jones is currently a clinical assistant professor at Towson University. He was elected to office in 2018, and he represents District 2, which is along Route 100 and portions of 175 and 95. Previous teaching experiences include time at American University, Bowie State University, and Hampton University. In addition to teaching mathematics and statistics, he has also worked as a systems and software engineer, development officer, and computer scientist. That's a lot. We are honored to have our state and county officials with us today. Please help me give a warm welcome to Lieutenant Governor Boyd Rutherford.
Well, thank you very much. Good morning. Yeah, you all are still sleeping, I gather. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you. It is an honor to be here to speak to the graduates and their families, but particularly the graduates of Howard Community College's class of 2022. Okay, yeah, you can be excited. Pass out more coffee, please. As was mentioned, I live in Howard County. I've been here for nearly 30 years. All three of my children attended Howard County schools, public schools. My son actually graduated from here some 20 years ago. And as was mentioned, I taught business ethics here before becoming lieutenant governor. I have a story about that, but I'm not able to tell you that today. I don't have enough time. But I have witnessed this institution grow over many years. And I applaud the county and state officials and leaders who've invested in HCC. 7 years ago, I had the opportunity and the honor to address the class of 2015, and that was my first year in office. And I spoke about what Governor Hogan and I were setting out to do and our plans for changing Maryland for the better. And in our 7 years, we believe that we have accomplished what we set out to do. However, today is your day. As a father of adult children, and let me just sidebar, you're not a real adult if you're on your parents' cell phone plan, okay? But I do know that this is a day for each of your family members and loved ones to cherish as well. To the graduates specifically, I ask that you be present in the moment, that you focus on the here and now, and don't let the anxiety or fears of the future or your next, to-do list in your life distract you from the joys of this day. This is your day, and one of many achievements that you will have going forward. So savor the moment. And it doesn't matter if you have a certificate, you're going directly into the workforce or onto a four-year institution, or you came to get that career-changing promotion. Never stop learning. And remember, each day and each moment, every encounter that you make can teach you something about the world that you live in and how you can make an impact and how you can make a difference. Continue to read, continue to explore, and not just on your cell phone or your tablet. There are such things as books, okay? Read, and continue to learn and improve yourself. As Lieutenant Governor, I've seen how, the state has changed over the last several years. As you know, we've lost many Marylanders, fellow Marylanders, and saw our economy struggle. And we all had to completely transform the way we work, learn, and interact with each other. And through the unthinkable ups and downs of the past couple of years, each of you continue to move forward with your education and learning not only the unpredictability of the circumstances of life, but also from the lessons in your classrooms and in your books. It took resilience and determination, courage and strength, all the characteristics that you will need and will be a driving force to carry you into the next opportunities that will come your way. And believe me, you will have opportunities. You have them now, and you will have more. And that leads me to my next piece of advice. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to take risks. When those opportunities come, and this thing really bothers me, to you to succeed, don't worry about the obstacles that may be in your way. You just have to continue to push through. Educator and author and speaker Booker T. Washington said in his autobiography, Up From Slavery, success is not measured, not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome while trying to succeed. Take that same resiliency and determination and use that to help you overcome the next obstacles that you'll have in life. And use that courage and strength to take risk and seize opportunities. Governor Hogan and I seized opportunities and took risk and made impacts on this state and the place that we call home. And I hope you will do the same. Finally, my other piece of advice, make sure you thank your families and your loved ones. From those who were praying for you, the grandparents that prayed for you, your protective parents, your loving spouses, children, other family members, supportive friends, mentors, and instructors, thank them. This is a day of accomplishment for your entire community. And on behalf of Governor Hogan, our entire administration, congratulations to you. We are very proud of each of you. And thank you for allowing me to share this day with you. May God bless you and continue in your journey. Thank you again. Thank you.
Good morning. Now, wait a minute, I know LG warms you up better than that. Y'all can do better for your county executive. Good morning. It is quite an honor to be here. I am Howard County Executive Calvin Ball, and I am so glad to greet our amazing graduates, and let me add my voice to the well-deserved chorus of congratulations today. Now, I have heard, and some of you have heard me say, the very best commencement speeches are the ones where the beginning of the speech and the end of the speech are very close together. So I will aspire to deliver a good speech. You know, you've worked hard to make your families, your instructors, and all of Howard County very proud, and you've done it. To all the family members and loved ones of the graduates, thank you for your steadfast support. It truly takes a village to reach this important milestone, and we would not be here today if it weren't for your love, care, and support that you provided for our graduates. Please give them another big round of applause. Today is a momentous occasion, one to celebrate. Pursuing an education to better yourself, to achieve your goals, and to set yourself up for success is never easy. For some of you, you may be the first person in your family to attend college, or maybe you fit classes in between work or taking care of a child or your parents or all three. No matter the challenges you've persevered through, it all helped you make it to today. And let me just say, in case you felt at some point otherwise, your graduation is a big deal. I hope that you all have taken a moment to pause, to reflect, to truly revel in what you've achieved. There are many people in Howard County who have been truly focused on making Howard County a welcoming and nurturing community and an innovative institution that prepares you for the world ahead. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you will be part of this HCC community, this HCC family. And you are clearly prepared as you begin to write that next great chapter in your life. You have the resources, you have the support, and you have the foundation. With your strong foundation, anything is possible. I applaud you for being here today because you have invested in yourself, in your future. You have recognized the value and empowering fire of education. You know what you need to do to achieve your goals, and you have taken a significant step to make your dreams a reality. Even if you don't quite know exactly how your story will unfold, you are better prepared than ever. I also encourage you to find the time to invest in others and to invest in whatever community you become a part of. As your Howard County executive, I've spent a good part of my life focusing on public service, and I've learned that when we work together, we can create a better world for all. The last several years have shown us that we need to act together as part of a community to stay safe and thrive. And even when you feel a little stuck in that writer's block in life, continue to believe in yourself and use some of the magic of today, this very moment, to reignite your fire. And I know that you have what it takes to succeed. As an educator, I truly believe in lifelong learning, and it's something that we need to practice each and every day. So I leave you with this great bit of wisdom from Henry Ford. Anyone who stops learning is old. Whether at 20 or 80, anyone who keeps learning is young. Congratulations again. The future is yours, class of 2022. Thank you.
Good morning, President Willis, platform guests, faculty, staff, parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, but most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2022. Good morning. I am Opal Jones, and I serve on the Howard County Council as chair of the County Council. On behalf of the Howard County Council, most of which are with us today, it is an honor to say congratulations to the class of 2022. As an educator, I understand how transformative a college education is in one's life and the commitment and perseverance that has led you to receive your degree today. Today is your day to celebrate your accomplishments and the hard work that has finally paid off. While you likely face challenges over the past couple of years, as the COVID-19 pandemic has tested, challenged, and changed our lives in so many ways, today recognizes all of your current successes and ones to come. Over the past several years, you have gained skills that will help you in every aspect of your life, whether that's transferring to a four-year university, finding a new career, advancing in your current occupation, or enjoying the results of an honor well-earned. You have shown your willingness to do what it takes to achieve your goals. We are so proud of you all and proud to celebrate your achievements on this day. To give voices to these experiences, graduating student Rachel Carver will share her journey. After earning a bachelor's degree at Virginia Commonwealth University in 2013, Rachel worked in healthcare, followed by the insurance industry. She returned to college to pursue her passion for baking and has graduated from Howard Community College magna cum laude with an associate degree in culinary arts and a certificate in baking. Please give her a round of applause. One second. Not done. Hold on. One second. I still got more to say. Rachel did it all while raising 2 children and working full time. I met her on the way up here. She does it all. And she got a boot on her leg. I don't know how that happened, but and that's just like the story of all of you. There have been so many challenges to get you to today, but like Rachel, you're here. So let's please give Rachel a round of applause for making it here with all that she's gone through. Come on up. Take your time. See, I prefaced it, right? Take your time.
Good morning. Some of my most vivid memories of my childhood include baking cakes and pies in Fayetteville, North Carolina, with the best baker I've ever known, my grandma, Beulah Carver, better known by her grandkids as Nana. She was famous for many recipes, but her pound cake, angel biscuits, and coconut custard pie were some of my personal favorites. Every time there was a gathering, whether it be at church or a family function, there was always a line at the dessert table, and we all knew to get a big portion because there were usually no seconds to be found when Nana did the cooking. I was beyond blessed to learn her recipes and develop my own passion for baking. But if I'm being completely honest, I put my interest in baking to the side and wrote it off as just a hobby of mine for many, many years. However, one day I got that HCC magazine in the mail, and it had a student in a chef uniform on the cover, and I began to wonder if this hobby could turn into something more. When the idea of going back to school flashed into my mind, I was hesitant. I had a part-time job in addition to my full-time job, all while being a mother of 2 young kids. But the determination inside me to make a change and follow my passion led me to enrolling in the Culinary Arts and Baking program. Truthfully, I thought I was only gonna take a few classes because my main interest was just to learn cake decorating. Once I started taking the culinary labs, I realized how talented I am in this field. And the constant encouragement and even critiques from my teachers helped me to become a better and more well-rounded student and chef. So that ambition of just taking a few classes turned into a certificate-seeking and degree-seeking student. Once the pandemic hit during the one class I was most excited to take, I was really disappointed. COVID did more than make a crucial lab class for me virtual. It also led me to losing my part-time job that I needed to help pay for this education. Instead of just wallowing in my own sadness, I took the knowledge I had acquired until that point and applied it to my everyday life. I created Ray Cakes Bake Shop on Instagram and Facebook to promote my cake decorating skills, which ended up becoming an online cake business. And that helped supplement my income and further develop my skills. This gave me the hands-on practice I felt I was missing out on due to virtual learning. Even in the midst of a pandemic, when large gatherings weren't permitted, many people still wanted to celebrate with their loved ones on their birthdays. So the small little 6-inch cakes were highly requested because that was just enough cake to celebrate at home with a few loved ones. And this gave me an opportunity to supply a growing demand in the middle of a lockdown, even if it was just on a small scale. Everything I learned to even run that business, I learned from the classes I took at HCC. So when they say you can get there from here, it's true. If I hadn't written all those countless business plans, learned about food safety, and the laws around what you can legally sell from your home, then I wouldn't be able to do any of that, or at least not as successfully. This is my second time graduating from college. However, this time it means much more, for one reason: passion. The desire and passion I had to learn and earn this degree helped me to push through all the various adversities that could have stood between me finishing and just giving up. As an adult learner who started this journey with a young baby, I was only able to take 2 classes at a time because of my obligations as a mother and a full-time employee. But the passion I have to break through into a new career path made it much easier to push through to the finish line. I learned a lot about myself on this journey, but the most important thing is that doing what you love doesn't feel like work at all. The first time I attended college was right out of high school, as many of you sitting here today have done as well. Some of you may be the lucky ones that knew from a young age what you wanted to be and kept on that path. Or maybe you were like me and you did it because that's what you were told is the next step after high school. Whatever the case may be, you did it and you made it. I remember spending 10 hours piping lines of royal icing very carefully to make a 2.5-foot Eiffel Tower that only stood up for a very short time because when I attempted to move it, it collapsed. I felt very defeated in that moment, and my hand was cramping for like 2 days after that. But that process taught me a lot about my work ethic and resilience and how to handle defeat with grace. Although God knew I wanted to curl up in a ball and start crying after that, I didn't. I stood tall and I proudly completed the task, even though the end result didn't turn out like I wanted. The next showpiece I was tasked to do turned out much better, and it didn't collapse. So it's not always how you start, but how you finish and your growth during that process. To say that I am graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.9 from someone who has always just been an average student in the past says a lot about this college and the faculty. I was really given a place to discover greatness in yourself and others. And with that type of confidence, I was able to flourish as a student, a chef, and a business owner. My goals are much bigger now than when I started, and I know that's because HCC provided me with a pathway to success. I wish I could thank everyone by name who helped me along this journey, but that list is just so long, because especially with children in the equation, it truly takes a village. However, a special shout out to my mom and dad for their critical role in helping out with picking up, dropping off, and watching my kids on the days that I couldn't. And to my children, Micah and Jade, for being my motivation and being understanding, when I was too busy to play because I had work to do. I love you guys, and without you, none of this would have happened. To the class of 2022, congratulations. I know I can get there from here, and so can all of you.
They really had to put me after that one, huh? But once again, thank you to Rachel, and thank you for sharing your experience at HCC. It's been a pleasure getting to know you these past 3 days. On behalf of the Student Government Association, I wish you and all of the graduates of 2022 your very best. Also, Mom and Dad, this is my last time speaking here, so take the picture now wherever you are. Now, it is my honor to introduce this year's commencement speakers, two of our very own, Rachel Adams and Terrell Bratcher. Rachel is an assistant professor of communication studies at HCC. In addition to teaching, Professor Adams serves on the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee and the Safe Zone Committee. As faculty advisor of the Sexuality and Gender Alliance, and as an honors faculty member for the Communication Studies Department, Professor Adams and Terrell Bratcher co-lead the college's anti-racist book colloquium. For faculty and staff, earlier, Professor Adams worked as a journalist and in admissions before falling in love with teaching. A Pennsylvania native, Professor Adams holds an undergraduate degree in mass communication and journalism from Mansfield University and has a graduate degree in communication from Western Kentucky University. Terrell Bratcher serves as a completion specialist for HCC's Howard Pride program and is also an adjunct instructor. Howard Pride is an academic support and mentor program for minority men. Also, don't want to forget to mention, thank you for letting me borrow that psychology textbook earlier this semester. In this role, he provides guidance, support, and academic advising to over 200 men. Serving as their academic advisor, Mr. Bratcher advocates for African American history as a course, which he also built the curriculum and served as the instructor until fall 2021. Before HCC, he worked at Virginia State University and Towson University. Mr. Bratcher holds a Bachelor's of Arts and Master of Arts in History from Virginia State University, focusing on race, gender, and equity. He is a proud first-generation college student, so please join me in welcoming our two guest speakers, Rachel Adams and Terrell Bratcher.
Good morning.
All right, Terrell, so I saw this thing on Instagram the other day that said, if a public speaker does the thing where they say good morning and then they say, oh, I know you can do better than that, good morning, then that makes most people instantly hate them. But this is our speech and we can do what we want. So, good morning. Thank you.
And speaking of Instagram, we all know that you've been taking pictures and uploading them all morning, as you should. In fact, if you haven't, we're going to take this moment right now and divert from the program a little bit because we love moments. So what I would like for you all to do, take your cell phones out. If you're team Android, if you're team iPhone, doesn't matter. Look to the person to your left, say, I'm graduating, and go ahead and flick that selfie, right? Just like this, like this right here, right here. Watch, oh, wait, there it is.
You gotta put the camera the right way, Terrell.
Okay, one more time. There we go. Jeez, there it is. Yeah, we taking our selfies, right? Taking our selfies, taking our selfies. Okay, all right.
We're educators. We like to start with an activity. So now we all have a little something extra to remember this day, and when you come across that picture in your camera roll 3 years from now, you'll recall how it felt to be here on this day. And because our public relations and marketing friends are here, don't forget that hashtag HowardCCGrad.
So, let's get started. It is a great privilege to address you all on this day, your day.
This day that marks one of the great accomplishments of your life.
As we celebrate this great accomplishment, we must first acknowledge the Creator and our ancestors whose shoulders we now stand on. We also want to acknowledge our President, Dr. Willis, and our Board of Trustees here at HCC.
But this day is all about you, the Howard Community College graduating class of 2022.
Now, what makes this class? What does an HCC class of 22 student look like?
Well, looking out at our fine sea of Dragon graduates here, I spy a wide, diverse group of scholars. Mr. Bratcher, you think we got time for a roll call?
Of course we have time for a roll call.
Okay.
So I'm a first-generation college student, and I know that there's some first-generation college students out here who are graduating. If you're here, make some noise. Let's hear you. First-generation college students, where you at? All right, all right.
And what about our non-traditional students?
Okay,
Yeah?
all right.
Okay, Rachel, non-traditional?
Okay. Now watch this, watch this. I know we have some student athletes here. Where y'all at? Make some noise. Okay, all right.
Where are our whiz kids, our Rouse and Schoenbrodt scholars, Phi Theta Kappa members, and Dragons that are graduating with a 3.5 or higher? Yes!
Now, I know we have plenty of international students and non-native speakers of English. Where y'all at? Y'all here? Okay.
Yeah. We also want to acknowledge our students who have overcome some often invisible obstacles. Our students with disabilities, our LGBTQIA+ students, and our undocumented students. Yeah? We're not going to ask you to stand or anything.
But know that you are acknowledged and accounted for here this morning.
And finally, we need to recognize every single HCC student who is graduating here today. We want to recognize the people who are going on to four-year schools, people who are going straight into the workforce, and the people sitting out there who have no idea what's next. We've been there. And it's hard, but regardless, you are worth celebrating. So if you are receiving a degree here today, let us hear you make some noise. Yes, Dragons!
Now, we want you to notice that none of these groups on their own were as loud as all of you together.
Remember that. We're gonna come back to it later. Before we get to the part where we tell you all to go out and be amazing, we wanted to take just a minute to reflect on what this experience means for us.
You see, usually and traditionally, commencement speakers are from the community, so they have a great wide range of knowledge and perspective on what it takes to be successful after college. But they haven't nurtured you and brought you up like we have. So in a funny roundabout way, seeing you all this morning is kind of like seeing our own kids graduate. I'm gonna need a minute.
I've been a faculty member here since 2016, and I think just about 100% of the students I have ever had in class can vouch for the fact that being in a classroom with all of you is my favorite place to be. To get to speak to you here today as you prepare to move on to the next chapter in your exciting and your beautiful life is an honor that I can't adequately express. And it also means that I can finally tell my public speaking students, and you all know who you are, that I told you I know how to give a speech.
And as I think to my journey to this moment, I can't help but to reflect on the community responsible for developing me into the man that I am today. Like many of you, I belong to several tribes. I'm a byproduct of my mother, who taught me that nothing worth having comes without perseverance. My uncle and my aunt, who adopted me at 13 and raised me as their own. They taught me never to fall back on excuses. Regardless of your circumstance, you are responsible for the good and the bad that you endure. And finally, I reflect on my home institution, Virginia State University, where greatness happens. That university took a first-generation college student and instilled in me confidence and provided me with the tools necessary to be a successful contributor to society. Hail State.
But enough about us, although we are pretty cool. Let's turn the focus to you all and to this moment. The first Howard Community College in-person commencement ceremony since 2019. Yes! Yes!
As we look upon this graduating class, we see a wide range of scholars, a perfect mix of generations, from Generation X to Millennials to Generation Z, all united today at this moment, a celebratory but also urgent moment where everything around us is changing, From how we work to how we go to school, what the last 2 years have taught us is the necessity to adapt, to live in this urgent moment of now.
For some of you, this is your first in-person commencement ceremony ever. We know that it's been hard. You had to miss prom, you had to miss graduation, and all of those other milestones that have fallen by the wayside these past couple years.
And it makes my heart heavy to see all of the graduates here this morning, knowing that during the semesters, you worked in grocery stores, public transportation, healthcare, and today you are receiving your degree. It is extra sweet knowing that you accomplished this feat while being forced to work more because your labor was deemed essential. We recognize all of you today as heroes of this moment.
And heroes all of you are, because you didn't let a global shutdown let you or stop you from getting to this day. It was rough. It was lonely. You attended classes online. You gave your speeches to a webcam. You took dance classes in your living room. You were interrupted by pets and siblings, parents, roommates, and kids. You submitted discussion boards on your phone, but you did it. And after that, you can do anything.
And we're all witnesses. Your ability to maintain both your sanity and focus in moments of uncertainty, injustice, and even death has been truly inspiring.
That is what makes this day so special, and this commencement ceremony so unique. Everyone here, in some form or fashion, has been forced to adapt. And by doing so, you all have accomplished what no other graduating class in the history of Howard Community College has accomplished.
Never let go of that feeling. To accomplish something that no one before you has is uplifting and should be a constant reminder as you endeavor through life that anything is possible. Impossible is nothing. When someone tells you that you can't do something, that it can't be done, you have this moment, this accomplishment as proof that you can accomplish anything with the right mixture of perseverance and determination.
Some people will try to diminish or dismiss you and this accomplishment, but you know better. What this urgent moment of now has taught you is to be unyielding and uncompromising when it comes to your pursuit and your fulfillment of any goal. Remember, determination and perseverance are your great superpowers, and they were developed and cultivated right here at Howard Community College.
And in the words of the great Uncle Ben and Aunt May, with great power comes great responsibility. Knew some Marvel fans would get that. We know that you can innovate, create, and do what needs to be done to finish the work at hand. But in leaving Howard Community College, know that there is more challenging work ahead. Take the skills, the passion, the creativity, the sense of community that you've had here and introduce it to the world. It needs it. That is your great duty, your responsibility.
Our dear dragons, our amazing graduates, we are all agents of change. We use the knowledge we've obtained to change the world. And that seems like a tall order and an impossible ask. We're asking you to change the world. Where do you even start?
You know, it's a good thing you have educators as commencement speakers because we have some homework for you.
One last time. Number one, vote. Vote in school board elections. Thank you. I knew our elected officials would like that one. Vote in school board elections, in county council elections, in mayoral and gubernatorial elections. The President of the United States is not the only person who gets elected to their office. And often the people who affect your lives the most are right here in your community.
Number two, find your voice, develop and use it. In today's climate, you cannot be apolitical. Honor those who were silenced by using your privilege and/or platform to speak for those who cannot. And know that when you speak for those who can't, it's okay sometimes to go off script. Watch, I'm gonna prove it to you right now, okay? You ready? Weapons of war don't belong in our communities. Women have a right to privacy and choice. Seeking asylum is a fundamental human right. Humans don't belong in cages. Free Palestine. No one should have to hide who they are or who they love. And know that Black lives matter. Remember, when you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor.
He went off script.
Told you.
It's okay, as public speakers, we know to roll with it. That means that you need to use your voice to speak up, not only for yourself, but for each other. Just because something doesn't affect you directly doesn't mean you shouldn't care about it.
Remember a few minutes ago when we told you that all of you together are louder than your individual separate groups. Take that with you as you move through your life.
Number 3, be kind. We've seen a lot of students come and go at HCC, and if there is one thing we notice about you, it's that you are uniquely empathetic. You are accepting of differences, and you are open to learning more about new cultures and new people. Don't ever lose that brilliant spark of humanity.
Remain curious and persistent. There will be people who are going to tell you that that's just the way it is. It's how we've always done it. You don't have to accept that answer. Ask why. Seek out the opinions of others. Then, from those opinions, draw your own ideas. Challenge yourself in the beliefs that you hold. Allow yourself the space to evolve, and then share that experience with the world. That's how you become a change agent.
Understand that there are systems in place designed to maintain the status quo. There are laws in place that are inequitable and unfair. There are people who don't want to listen to you, and people who benefit from keeping that status quo at your expense. But you know better. Keeping things the way they've always been has never been what our dragons do, and you are not about to start now.
Now, there's much more, and of course we can go on for days, but as educators, we know how to read the room.
We know you're getting antsy to skip to the good part, so we'll wrap this up. There are going to be times in your life when you feel like you're not good enough, or when the burdens of being a change agent weigh heavy on you. There may be obstacles and difficult times that make you wonder whether you can overcome.
When those obstacles come and that difficult time arrives, we want you to close your eyes and remember this moment, the moment that you were celebrated for all that you've overcome.
The moment you were blanketed in a community that provided you with the love and support to persevere and become a college graduate. This moment when we're standing on the edge of the future, getting ready to make a difference. And then we want you to take a deep breath and remember who you are.
You're a dragon.
We love you.
Commencement is a time when we recognize individuals who have made the significant accomplishment of earning degrees. In that same spirit, HCC honors 2 individuals today with honorary degrees for their significant contributions to the college, Susan Kramer and Patty Turner. Sue Kramer could not be with us today, but please read about her contributions to the college and your program. Now, on to Patty. Patty began her career at HCC in 1974 as an assistant instructor in science. Over the years, she led HCC accreditation teams, the Curriculum and Instruction Committee, College Council, Faculty Forum, and Student Pre-Med Club Advisement. She became the Dean of Science, Engineering, and Technology in 2011, helping guide the direction of the state-of-the-art SET building that opened in 2017. Ms. Turner's leadership was instrumental in creating student undergraduate research, publication opportunities, and partnerships with four-year schools. Her warmth, humor, and dedication served as an integral force in her divisions and throughout the college. During her illustrious 46-year career, Ms. Turner worked to advance academic programs and build partnerships. She has been recognized for her contributions to the Howard County Public School System Science Fairs, the Maryland STEM Festival, and the HCC Dragon athletics teams. Patty, will you please come to the podium? Let's give one more round of applause to our honorary degree recipients, Patty Turner and Susan Kramer.
Good morning. That's good. It is my pleasure to recognize a group of graduates who have earned the extraordinary mark of distinction, summa cum laude. These students have maintained a 4.0 grade point average, which means an A in every class taken at HCC. The commencement program identifies the name of these 59 outstanding students, but I ask that they now please stand to be recognized. And please join me in applauding these high-achieving students. Please stand. And now, will all students graduating with magna cum laude and cum laude honors please stand to be recognized also? Fantastic work. As further distinction, 2 of our 4.0 graduates whose choice of coursework was deemed to be particularly challenging have been selected to receive the Award for Academic Excellence. These $1,000 awards are provided by the HCC Educational Foundation for use as they continue their education. Vivian Moore Lawyer, Chair of the Foundation, is joining me today to present the award. The award winners are David Howard and Mary Green. David was unable to attend the ceremony today, but we are honored to share more about him. A United States Marine Corps veteran, he will attend the University of Maryland College Park to pursue a degree in government and politics with a concentration in international relations. Mary, will you please come on stage to the podium? While Mary makes her way up here, I am pleased to share that Mary plans to transfer to Shenandoah Bernard J. Dunn School of Pharmacy to pursue a dual degree, both her Doctor of Pharmacy and a master's degree in pharmacogenics and personalized medicine. Let's give both Mary and David a round of applause. So good. Let's give both David and Mary a round of applause. At this point, we will proceed with the conferring of degrees and certificates. Graduates. This is your time, so please rise, graduates. Chair Marasco, as Interim Vice President of Academic Affairs, and on behalf of the faculty and administration, I present to you the candidates for the Associate of Arts degree, the Associate of Arts in Teaching degree, the Associate of Arts of Applied Science degree, the Associate of Science in Engineering degree, and the certificate.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Howard Community College and the Maryland Higher Education Commission, and upon the recommendation of the faculty and administration, I hereby confer the Associate of Arts, the Associate of Arts in Teaching, the Associate of Applied Science, the Associate of Science in Engineering, and the certificates. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. You've done it. Graduates, you may be seated.
We are now at the main task of the day, the degrees and certificates. With the first two rows of graduates seated house right, please rise. We know this is an important moment for friends and family here today, so that we ask you to remain seated and not block the aisles. A professional photographer will take pictures of each graduate crossing the stage, and information regarding the ordering of these photos has been sent to graduates. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, we will proceed with the calling of the names.
Mary Ellen Green, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Science Emphasis, Academic Excellence Award winner, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Schoenbrot Scholar. Phi Wan, Associate of Arts, Music, magna cum laude. Katie Lynn Preola, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Web Development. Lawanda Michelle Johnson, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Associate of Applied Science, Information Systems Assurance, Certificate, Help Desk, Land Support Technology. Caitlin A. Malinek, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences. Giovanna Abate, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Ayana Hiroyo Abe, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Associate of Arts, World Languages and Cultures, magna cum laude. David Abili, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, cum laude. Anwar Espaya Ablat, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, cum laude. Vibin Abraham, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Rouse Scholar. Prince Akwe, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Science Emphasis. Melanie Aceves, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Fian Lawua Adepi Adedipe, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Aloja Adije Douglin, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Flavi Adja, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Barbara Akosoa Afokwa, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Ariel Jazan Barba Augustin, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Maria Agmud, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Toyin Ajayi, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Laiba Ajay, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences. Mohammed Samuddin Ali Khan, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. David Allen, Associate of Arts, Engineering, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Associate of Science and Engineering, Electrical Engineering. Tamara Francis Allen, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Leslie Alvarez, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Menkari Ameni, Associate of Arts, Visual Arts, cum laude. Naikia Arnado Davis, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Narina Hashem Alzaben, Associate of Arts for General Studies. Kelly Elizabeth Anderson, Associate of Arts, General Studies, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Queen Apulse, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences.
Jasmine Arden, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Danielle Santiago Anedo Sierra, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Hunain Arsalan, Associate of Arts, Computer Science, magna cum laude. Mohammed Arsalan, General Studies. Yvette Asiadua, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Associate of Applied Science, Cardiovascular Technology, Invasive Technologist. Ayana Sharice Atkins, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Pakiza Mazar Awan, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Silas Craft Collegian. Aisha Aziz, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences, Silas Craft Collegian. Christian Bagley, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Caitlin Nicole Bam, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Luke Sutton Baker, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Management, Certificate, Baking and Pastries. Priya Bayar, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Brianna Nicole Barr, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Madeline Barrios, Associate of Applied Science, Baking and Pastry Arts Management, Certificate, Baking and Pastry Arts. Rachel Nicole Baller, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Brianna Kisai Bears, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Tariq Olawale Bello, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Yusuf Ben Meni, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Management. Caleb Bensel, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Maron Bear, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences. Isha Freya Badi, Associate of Arts, General Studies, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Adriana Rose Billings, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Early Childhood Special Education. Danielle Derai Blackman, Associate of Arts, Dance, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Charles William Blazini, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences. Emmanuel Boateng, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Julia Boras, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Science Emphasis. Aaron Joel Boras Izaguirre, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa. Christopher Charles Boswell, Associate of Arts, Philosophy and Religious Studies. John Monique Carter, General Studies.
Kristen Marie Bowers, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Andrew Santiago Bray, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Rouse Scholar. Ruby Catherine Brayton, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Morgan C. Brewer, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business, Leadership, Technology emphasis. Lene Shakai Briscoe, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences, Associate of Arts, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa. Antoinette Brodus, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Elijah Maurice Brown, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Keisha S. Brown, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Simone T. Brown, Associate of Applied Science, Radiologic Technology. Kira Maeve Bruce, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business Leadership Technology emphasis, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Robert Gilman Booter Danoff, Associate of Arts, Video Media Production, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Yan Kei, Associate of Applied Science, Radiologic Technology, magna cum laude. Susan Marie Cairns, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Ivy Elizabeth Camaros, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Karen Romina Camino, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapy Assistant. Ileana Haid Campos, Associate of Arts, Elementary Education. Natalie Yaneth Contrero Sorto, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Amanda Brooke Caprioletti, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Kelly Marie Capello, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, summa cum laude, Alpha Eta, Phi Theta Kappa. Vincent Mark Carmody, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Raul Ernesto Castro, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Tyree Catchings, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Samara Blair Cathriel, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Maria Corinne Cavell, Associate of Arts, English, summa cum laude. Stefan Cian, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Iman Chowdhury, Associate of Arts, General Studies, summa cum laude. Paola Chavarria, Associate of Arts, Nursing, cum laude, Alpha Delta Nu, Phi Theta Kappa. Jitsu Chawaka, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Laboratory Technician. Malik Sharastal, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Ozima Farah Chigbu, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business Leadership Technology emphasis, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Rebecca Christensen, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Jennifer Mariela Cifuentes, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences, summa cum laude. Carolina Kinga Chuk, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Early Childhood Special Education. Chase Per Clark, Associate of Arts, General Studies, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Schoenbort Scholar. Maureen Kogan, Associate of Arts, Communication Studies, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Demiko Coleman, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Henry Alexander Albert Collins IV, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Allison Grace Louise Conaway, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Elementary Special Education. Jennifer Elise Cook, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Karina Cortez, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cyber Forensics Technology, Certificate, Cyber Forensics Technology. William Cregan, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business, Leadership, Technology Emphasis, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Emily Logan Crouch, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Leslie Crowder, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Laboratory Technician. Teresa Cruz Carrera, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences. Far Twy, Associate of Arts, Accounting. Casey K. Kerr, Associate of Arts, General Business, Leadership, Technology Emphasis. Sean Gallagher Cutic, Associate of Arts, Environmental Science, Rouse Scholar. Luana Kelly da Silva Ferreira, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, cum laude. Mateo Daly, Associate of Arts, Visual Arts, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Louie Daniel, Certificate, Event Management. Ariumbolar Davadorch, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, Shane Bort Scholar. Megan Marie Davis, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Michael Eldad Otub, Associate of Applied Science, Cardiovascular Technology, Invasive Technologist, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Kaylin Matisse de Blasio, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business, Leadership, Technology Emphasis. Monique Dickens, Associate of Arts, Nursing. James Damani Desir Jr., Associate of Arts, General Studies. Dominique Kristen Domingos, Associate of Arts, Communication Studies, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Miriam Dominguez, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences. Joseph Anthony Dorsey, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Brendan Ukidaisi Dowidge Williams, Associate of Applied Science, Cardiovascular Technology, Invasive Technologist. Barry Anthony Dozier, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity Certificate, Network Security Administration, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Yoandri Maria Duran de Absalom, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, cum laude. DeAndre Dyson, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Kristen Marie Farrell, Associate of Applied Science, Radiologic Technology, magna cum laude, Alpha Eta, Phi Theta Kappa. Grace Marie Fetters, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, cum laude. Elizabeth N. Fiorbach, Associate of Arts, Theater. Janine Tiana Freeman, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Olvin Javier Fuentes Panida, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cyber Forensics Technology, Phi Theta Kappa. Carla Mercedes Gales, Certificate, Certified Bookkeeping, cum laude. Megan Guatam, Certificate, Administrative Professional, Office Technology. Asayas Gebrewaldi, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Laboratory Technician, magna cum laude, Alpha Eta, Phi Theta Kappa. Khadijatu Georges, Certificate, Administrative Professional, Office Technology. Deasia Green, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Amara Ivory Harris, Associate of Arts, Public Health. Kelvin E. Herrera, Associate of Arts, General Studies. William McKinley Hill III, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Timothy Hayen Hoang, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Japaya Isbel, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Ali Issa, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Mohammed Amro Issa, Associate of Arts, Accounting, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Thomas Edward Island, Certificate, Professional Cooking. Lillian Eldridge, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business, Leadership, Technology Emphasis. Ifeula wa Adembempo Epenbinwayod Ade, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Rebecca Anastasia Erickson, Associate of Arts, Engineering. Summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Schoenbrodt Scholar. James Keith Faulkner, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM, cum laude. Hannah Noel Feather, Associate of Arts, Nursing, Alpha Delta Nu. Ellen M. Fenema, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Eliana Ellison Fetting, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Marilena Sarai Fishkin, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapy Assistant. Comfort T. Fasoa, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Nathaniel Frazier, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Development.
Doris Amanda Fuentes Alvarez, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Brittany Diamond Fullerton, Associate of Arts, General Studies, cum laude. Sierra Ashley Garnes, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Leadership, Technology, and Emphasis, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Maria Elizabeth Galloso, Associate of Applied Science, Cardiovascular Technology, Invasive Technologist. Liam Tor Gay, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Nyla Gibson, Associate of Arts, Communication Studies, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Meredith Alexandra Gillette, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Sarah Catherine Gilliam, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Marie Fonsag Lazille, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Adrian Gomez, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Fatima Carla Gonzalez Valenzuela, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Michael John Evers Gonzalez, Associate of Science and Engineering, Computer Engineering, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Robert Goodwin, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Star Hillary Diane Grafus, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Simone Marie Gray, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Belinda Green, Associate of Applied Science, Administrative Professional. Harrison Bernard Greggs, Associate of Arts, Audio, Video, Media Production, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Delano Lasan Griffiths, Associate of Arts, Computer Forensics, cum laude. Catherine Ann Grooms, Associate of Arts, Life Science, magna cum laude, Rouse Scholar. Roxana Guel Segovia, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Early Childhood Special Education. Ricardo Gonzalez Guerrero, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Jessica Guevara Castillo, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Kelly Stephanie Guevara, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Medical Technician, Paramedic. Vicky Guevara, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Maheen Gul, Associate of Arts, Computer Science, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Almaz Gulilat, Certificate, Cardiac Monitoring and Analysis. Kiera Sky Gustafson, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Anna Nulise Hall, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business, Leadership, Technology Emphasis, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Ashley Monet Hall, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity.
Aksa Hamayoun, Associate of Applied Science, Radiologic Technology. Cassandra Paige Harris, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Angel Janae Harrison, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Kimberly Naomi Harrison, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Demaya Janae Hartsfield, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences. Isabella Marie Hawkins, Associate of Arts, Audio-Visual Media Production. Jonathan Alexander Hayes, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Laboratory Technician. Flor Martina Hernandez, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Crystal Nirel Herrera, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business Leadership Technology Emphasis, Associate of Arts, General Studies, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Schoenbrod Scholar. Neil Jacob Herring, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Associate of Science, Office Technology. Tyra Elizabeth Hines, Associate of Arts, English, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Sahir Hira, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Erin Casey Hodge, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences, Associate of Arts, Public Health, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Hodges, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Daryl Elise Hollingsworth, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Dim Huai, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Chidimena Uchenya Alika, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Alpha Delta Nu, Phi Theta Kappa. Kalia Jackson, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Celia Jackson, Associate of Arts, General Studies, magna cum laude, Rouse Scholar. Lyric Iona Jacobs, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences. Andrea Michelle Jakubik, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Foster Jantua, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Zakaria M. Jaweed, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Arrington Kale Jeffers, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences. Jumara Patrice Jenkins, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Dia Jindal, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM, cum laude. Rishi Jindal, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM. Jin Jordan, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, magna cum laude. Brian A. Johnson, Jr., Associate of Arts, Social Sciences. Tyler T. Jones, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Whitney C. Jones, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Development. Genesis Vanessa Juarez, Associate of Arts, Business Administration.
Brian Kamada, Associate of Arts, Gaming and Simulation Design, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa. Abdulatu Yema Kamada, Associate of Arts, General Science. AJ Kanakri, Associate of Arts, Environmental Science, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Mugen Kali Ozar, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts and Baking, cum laude. Abubakar Kanu, Associate of Applied Science, Radiologic Technology. Baig Emre Caracas, Associate of Arts, Engineering, STEM Scholar. Mekai Jordan Kelly, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Leah Valesa Gulap, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Josefina Catalina Irma Kenny, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Associate of Applied Science, Hotel, Restaurant, and Event Management, Certificate, Food and Beverage Management. Trevor Kerr, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM. Albert James Keys III, Associate of Arts, Accounting. Alicia Kazala, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Medical Technician, Paramedic, magna cum laude. Pu Mai Kin, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa. Yoon Gun Kim, Associate of Arts, General Studies, magna cum laude. Lisa Ray Kitchen, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Emily Grace Glazer, Associate of Applied Science, Baking and Pastry Arts Management, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts and Baking Certificate, Baking and Pastry Arts, cum laude. Courtney Morgan Knight, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Sophie Lillian Kahn, Associate of Arts, General Studies, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Kiana Konchkov, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Amy Watswakunu, Associate of Arts, Nursing. John Koutris, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Laura Helene Krell, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Secondary Education, Mathematics, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Alexandra Margaret Louise Kropp, Associate of Applied Science, Radiologic Technology, magna cum laude. Alexis Jordan Kujoa, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences, cum laude, Rouse Scholar. Jessica Kathleen Coomer, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Anne Katwin, Associate of Arts, Nursing, Associate of Arts, Public Health. Francis Boateng, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Gael Sama, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. DJ Danielle Charles, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Associate of Applied Sciences, Early Childhood Development. Onikachi Taylor Aljike, Associate of Science and Engineering, Computer Engineering. Tiff Kagan Matthews, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences.
Dwayne Brian Harris, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Web Development, Certificate Web Developer, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Tan Nai Lam, Associate of Arts, Communication Studies, General Studies. Kira Leos Urbina, Associate of Arts, General Studies, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Chambrot Scholar. Alexis Arden Laplaca, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Early Childhood Special Education, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Jerry Soa Larea, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Mary Jo Lavanish, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM, Silas Craft Collegian. Gladys Amparo Lawson Munoz, Associate of Arts, Nursing, cum laude, Alpha Delta Nu, Phi Theta Kappa. Stephanie Giselle Lazo, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Andrea Legister, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Sydney Lemus, Associate of Arts, Nursing, cum laude, Alpha Delta Nu, Phi Theta Kappa. Franklin Michael Luthold, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM. Emily Denise LaRue, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Amanda Nicole Linzau, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Portia Renee Liverpool, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Philip Iben Gomawildu, Associate of Arts, Accounting, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Ochenya Maba DJ, Associate of Arts, Nursing, cum laude, Alpha Delta Nu, Phi Theta Kappa. Carrie Frost Lubis, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences, summa cum laude, Rouse Scholar. Kelly Massell, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Galen McKenzie, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM. Grace Jane Meisel, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Tessa Elizabeth Malone, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Tanner Malinowski, Associate of Arts, General Studies, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Chen Mai, Associate of Applied Science, Radiologic Technology, magna cum laude. Brianna Janelle Majet, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapy Assistant. Caitlin Joe Marzeski, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapy Assistant, magna cum laude, Alpha Eta. Cassandra Lynn Marks, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Katie Martin, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Camilla Martinez, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Jamie Lee Martinez, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Jillian N. Mason, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Early Childhood Special Education. Maria Mbui, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Molly Christine McCardle, Associate of Arts, General Studies, cum laude. Brandon Alexander McLaren, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Alula Petros McKinnon, Associate of Arts, App Development, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Juliana Merces, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Jacob Alexander Mayerson, Associate of Arts, Mathematics, Phi Theta Kappa. Adrian Medjerzitsky, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Abigail Miller, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Brittany Carol Miller, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Rebecca Ann Miller, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Laboratory Technician. Kenzie Minarson, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Rouse Scholar. Cassandra Marielle Miranda, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Kanishka Tejas Mystery, Associate of Arts, Life Science, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Randy Leonardo Moyo Flores, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Guadalupe Mondragon, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Science Emphasis. Autumn M. Moore, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Kayla Kimana Moore, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences. Geraldi Alicia Morales, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Associate of Business Administration. Puna Murray, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Early Childhood Special Education, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Congratulations. Faye Foro Mortaze, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Certificate, Cardiac Monitoring and Analysis. Edom Mostafa, Associate of Arts, General Studies, cum laude, Schoenbrod Scholar. Zain Mughal, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Zaid Mohammed, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business, Leadership, Technology, Emphasis. Ruth Kitimbo Nanjeho, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Zoya Nassim, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Science Emphasis, magna cum laude. Carlos Enrique Navarro, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Kristen Negret, Associate of Applied Science, Cardiovascular Technology, Invasive Technologist, summa cum laude. Mustafa Nimatolue, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Marcello Naira, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity, magna cum laude. Bal Nue, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Medical Technician, Paramedic, cum laude. Roder Jemtai Norem, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Phi Theta Kappa. Hop Nguyen, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Nan Kim Nguyen, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Schoenbrod Scholar. Nak Nguyen, Associate of Arts, Accounting, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Towel Tam Nguyen, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Laboratory Technician, Phi Theta Kappa. Stephanie Elizabeth Nolan, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Lauren Marie Nuzil, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar.
Chachukwu Nwanko, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Xavier Ochoa, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Ashley Michelle O'Donnell, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Olusola Okonola, Associate of Arts, Human Services. Emily Lynn Olson, Associate of Arts, General Studies, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Kevin Orellana, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapy Assistant. Lori Osterman, Certificate, Administrative Professional, Office Technology. Courtney Elizabeth Ott, Associate of Arts, General Studies, cum laude. Demetria Lashai Owens, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Elementary Special Education. Terry Lee Owens, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences. Allison Kathleen Owaneski, Associate of Arts, Nursing, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Flavian Williams Oyemo, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Hala Pakala, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, cum laude. Joshua Peter Pento, Associate of Arts, Communication Studies, cum laude. Hyun Jung Park, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Lamar Parrish, Associate of Arts, Games and Simulation Development. Malaya Pasendide, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, cum laude. Joseph Pantarini, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Aisha Patel, Associate of Applied Science, Radiologic Technology, magna cum laude. Mosam Mukesh Patel, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Sarah Elizabeth Patrick, Associate of Arts, Theater, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Jean Patterson, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, Phi Theta Kappa. Aiden Michelle Pellegrino, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Science Emphasis, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Denisha Peoples, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa, Silas Craft Collegian. Giselle Perez, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Maria Guadalupe Perez, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Flor Perez Morales, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Naitia Perry, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Development. Matthew Tristan Peterson, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Programming. Sarah Pettit, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Tai Ho Tan Pham, Associate of Arts, Engineering. Associate of Arts, General Studies, cum laude. Ethan Pollack, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Rouse Scholar. Anna Potts, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, cum laude, Alpha Eta, Lambda Nu. Shavanan Pradeep Manawang, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Management.
Jaylanda Pratt, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Jasmine Preston, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Athena Marie Proctor, Associate of Arts, English, magna cum laude. Ramsha Raza, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM, magna cum laude. William Dwayne Renfro III, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Vilma Margaret Rios Matado, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Oscar Angel Hermedo, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Rader, Associate of Arts, English, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Luis Enrique Rangel Mora, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Diraine Muriel, Associate of Construction Management, cum laude. Charisma Genser, Associate of Applied Science, General Studies. Cecilia E. Reyes, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Spencer David Rhodes, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Alma Rivera, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences. Roxana Carolina Rivera Ramirez, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Kayla LaShawn Roberts, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Malihes Pasandide, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Hanan Aisha Robinson, Associate of Arts, Computer Science, cum laude. Mia Robinson, Certificate, Event Management. Tanea Lakeisha Robinson, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Paula Newman Rojas, Associate of Applied Science, Cardiovascular Technology, Invasive Technology, Alpha Eta, cum laude. Sebastian Romero, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM, cum laude. Kadisha Roper, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Shanika Lynn Russo, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM. Emily Marie Rowe, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Ashley Janelle Ruiz, Associate of Arts, Life Science, magna cum laude. Brittany Ruiz, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Carita Eva Sambra, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Amaya B. Samuel, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Rainier Samuel, Associate of Arts. Ronald Samuel, Associate of Applied Science, Biomedic Engineering. Mariam Sandaj, Associate of Applied Science, Cardiovascular Technology, Invasive Technology, cum laude. Shannon Sanders, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Zoe Avani Sanders, Associate of Arts, General Studies.
Ekiamato Augustina Sanomi, Associate of Arts, Human Services. Kate Mariah Santa Stephen, Associate of Arts, General Studies for Certificate Students. Erin Lauren Savage, Associate of Arts, Graphic and Interactive Design. Cheryl Renee Schur, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, cum laude. Quinn Schwab, Associate of Applied Science, Radiologic Technology, magna cum laude. Daniel Edward Seal, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Nicole Lene Sewell, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Aeneas D. Selden, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business, Leadership, Technology Emphasis, cum laude. Maria Helena Service, Associate of Arts, Interior Design, magna cum laude. Gianna Joy Shipler, Certificate, Event Management, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. Radhika Shah, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM, cum laude. Matthew Galen Shiver, Associate of Arts, General Studies, cum laude. Naomi Ehring Shoger, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Yassine Siddiqui, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Andrea Cedar, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Felicia Marie Silva, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Kaylin N. Sims, Associate of Arts, Visual Arts. Rachel Helen Smith, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice, Phi Theta Kappa. Halik Tremaine Smith Johnson, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Jasmira Janae Smothers, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa. Lais Suarez Salvador, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, cum laude. Armindo Alberto Solis, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Keveth Salvador Sorto, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Karina Soto Perez, Associate of Arts, Engineering, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. Sabrina Spitzer, Associate of Applied Science, Baking and Pastry Arts Management, Certificate, Baking and Pastry Arts, cum laude. Carolyn Milky Stabino, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity, magna cum laude. Talia Justice Strangerlin, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Michaela Stevens, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Ayana Sterling, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business Leadership, Technology Emphasis. Jacqueline Stone, Associate of Arts, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, Alpha Delta Nu, cum laude. Gabriella Stracco, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM.
Mackenzie Noel Stilts, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Brandeep Sori, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Keena Sutton Harris, Certificate, Early Childhood Development. Zipporah Crystal Swindell, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Goodies Todd, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Laboratory Technician. Christine Joyce Paladin Tadeo, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Mina Mawit Misafa Tadise, Associate of Arts, Computer Science, cum laude. Tala Tafish, Associate of Arts, Life Science, cum laude. Eli J. Tapia, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students, magna cum laude. Omar Tapia, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Zemzem Tasso, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Health Sciences. Mia Taylor, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business, Leadership, Technology, Emphasis. Sydney M. Taylor, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences. Waikitha Rachelle Taylor, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Winnie Rugui Taylor, Associate of Arts, General Studies, magna cum laude. Mandasi Olive Ethel Taylor Pierce, Associate of Arts, Accounting, cum laude. Mohammed Tayyab, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Amina J. Teal, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Salamawit Kiplab, Associate of Arts, App Development. VT, Associate of Arts, Business Administration, cum laude. Peyton Thomas, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Stephanie Nicole Thomas, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Maurice Trey Thompson, Associate of Applied Science, Baking and Pastry Arts Management, Certificate, Baking and Pastry Arts. Tijis Dilahun, Associate of Applied Science, Cardiovascular Technology, Invasive Technologist, magna cum laude. Michael Robert Tom, Associate of Arts, Music. Brandon Alexander Tukes, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Min Tran, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Duan Stefan Takahari, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Sarah June Tugwell, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, magna cum laude. Megan Lachey Turner, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Nwachoku O. Uche, Associate of Arts, General Studies.
Russell Graham Ulrich, Certificate, Professional Cooking, cum laude. Jessica Valencia, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. John Nicholas Valencia, Associate of Arts, Audio Visual Media Production, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Leslie Joanna Valencia, Associate of Applied Science, Hotel, Restaurant, and Event Management. Angeline Amelia Van Zeeland, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Sridevi Vandantham, Certificate in Construction Management. Phi Theta Kappa, summa cum laude. Jimmy Velasco Carrera, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Rachel Very, Associate of Arts, General Studies, STEM. Jacqueline Vilchis, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Junica Irma Boylequin, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Julia Maria Vanella, Associate of Applied Science, Radiologic Technology. Caitlin Vong, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students, magna cum laude. Lachey Janae Walker, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Naja Ashai Walker, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business, Leadership, Technology Emphasis. Joel Webb, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Sean White Jr., Associate of Arts, Business Administration, cum laude. Shelby Francis Waters, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Gary Westbrook, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Carl Logan White McCombs, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Shakiba Williams, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Destiny Williams, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Stacia Lene Wilson, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Elementary Special Education. Cambria Lee Winkle, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business, Leadership, Technology Emphasis. Paige Elizabeth Winstead, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Jalen Wright, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Elementary Special Education, magna cum laude. Tara Wright, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students. Timothy Wright, Associate of Arts in Nursing. Travis James Wright, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Nina Elizabeth Wyckoff, Associate of Arts, Social Sciences. Shedatu Yakubu, Associate of Arts, General Studies.
Kevin Yamba, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Matthew Christopher Young, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Saide Yamin Sera, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students, cum laude. Saida Sabika Zar, Associate of Arts, Computer Science. Fatuma I. Ziblim, Associate of Arts, Nursing. Dejen Yifter, Associate of Arts, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. India I. Young, Associate of Arts, General Studies, Business Leadership Technology Emphasis. Maheen Ahmed, Associate of Arts, General Studies for certificate students, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Schoenbrod Scholar. Rachel Rebecca Carver, Associate of Arts, Applied Science, Culinary Arts and Baking Certificate, Baking and Pastries, magna cum laude.
All right, graduates, you are now alumni of Howard Community College. Congratulations, and thank you for participating in today's commencement ceremony.